Hello and welcome back to Let's Keep Playing Railroad Tycoon 3. And last time we built the West Shore line from New York up to Kingston, and I just got the maintenance facilities and stuff in. But this, between videos really, I decided to replace these wooden bridges with stone. It's expensive, but it really makes a big difference. The trains can just go a lot faster on them, instead of the spindly wooden ones. And, I'm not going to do that with all the bridges up in the mountains and way up north like that, but around New York City, where I have all my important trains going in and out to make a lot of money with passengers and whatnot, yeah, I decided to just go for it while I could. And even then, this bridge here for the West Shore line, as expected, was a pain in the ass to rebuild. In fact, as you can tell, it looks different than when I built it last time, because I couldn't build it the same way because it was a problem at New York end. And even if I didn't try to rebuild it stone and just left it wood, it probably would have only lasted 10 or 20 years before the ramp leading up to the bridge was all messed up anyway. And if it had a big lump too close to the station, then I wouldn't have been able to fix it without bulldozing the station. And I have a lot of trains going in and out of New York. And speaking of some stuff like that, see this wooden bridge? The last wooden bridge I got here? I can't replace it. I can't bulldoze it because it's too close to the station. So, it's going to stay wooden, I guess. Kind of sucks, but I don't have a whole lot of trains going to Brooklyn, and the ones that I do are local anyway, so it's not too big of a deal. Okay. And, well, I guess I'll show you one of the trains running. Now, these are the American class locomotives that just came out, 440s. And this, well, let me show you these sides, it's not backwards. This is the new skin that I made a few days ago for the 440. I modeled it after New York, Oswego, and Midland Railroad. This logo here, I'm not that good, I didn't draw this. I found it on actually a model of, I think it was a 460, like an HO scale model train. And I found a picture of it, and I stole it from that, and I slapped it on there, and I didn't think it would come out good, but it actually did. You can read it and everything. I'm very pleased with it. And I just made a stripe underneath it the same color as the logo, and then I put Oswego under the window because I was reading about the Midland Railroad back in the day, and they didn't like to name their locomotives numbers back then. They named them after places, and the train number 1 was Oswego, so that's what I modeled my 440 after. So let's watch it. Oh, I already got that. Guess I gotta watch it from this side even though it's backwards. That looks pretty cool. That came out pretty good after all. I could probably straighten that part out. And yeah, see, these locomotives are nice and fast, but the second they hit any kind of slopes, they slow down a lot. But still, overall, for this kind of line, they're pretty good. And there's our tunnels. That was the short one. This is the long one. Under West Point. Oh, there's the other train heading south already. There's Newburgh. A lot faster than going up through Piermont and Suffern and through the valley there. So, hey, there's 2 trains I've already seen. I must have another train going straight from Newburgh down to New York. Interesting. Let's see if it's making much. Not too much. I made these trains that run up down the West Shore Express. I mean, it doesn't matter much because they pretty much got the line to themselves, but boy, this train is slow as soon as it hits any kind of grades. I mean, I like the American classes, but man, you really can tell that it's missing a driver. It wasn't out of water, and I was a little worried about that, but it wasn't. I hope I put... Yeah, I did. I found a spot for that maintenance. That maintenance facility up there towards Kingston was real hard to find a good spot for it. I had to reload a couple of times. That's not good. Let's see. Norwich to Sydney. That's all it does? Norwich to Sydney? How bad is that mountain-wise? That's pretty bad in the mountains, isn't it? I don't think I can go American class. Let's look at the numbers. we've got 31, 20, 12, and this is 39, 24, 13. Well, technically, I guess these are supposed to be a little better. The American class, it just really doesn't seem like it is. I'll give it a shot because it's just those two trains. It's pretty local. And how's the acceleration? Poor versus poor. And, yeah, we'll give it a shot. I don't know. Making a lot of money. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Well, here we are heading to Kingston, and the track's a little messed up there for the maintenance facility, but it's not too bad. I mean, it's just wherever you tried to plop that thing down, it screwed up the land. And there we are in Kingston. Oh, we're making money. My investors were pissed, by the way, because I just spent a ton of money on those stone bridges, but, you know, you gotta upgrade your track. I mean, O&W did the same type of thing when they first started out. They started out with spindly little cheap wooden bridges and single track everywhere, and then when they started getting big, they had to upgrade everything. And then, you know, they started going bankrupt and crap, and then they downgraded things back to single track and crap, and then they started hauling more coal, and then they upgraded again, you know, that kind of thing. O&W was always kind of in trouble. And I guess you can kind of tell. Let's go up to Albany. I've decided I'm going to make my own station in Albany. Like that. Run my own line on this side of the river. And my own station because, man, his tracks are a mess. And even just running into his track and his station just for that little bit, he's got so many trains going in and out. It's just crazy. And he's still running like Norris locomotives and crap, and he would have priority because it's his tracks. So, no, I'm gonna build my own station right around here-ish, hopefully. Maybe we'll be real fancy and really sneak this line through. I don't think so. No, it won't let me go through there. Oh well. Come on, it's not that bad. I know there's a building there. Okay, I was just trying to get as close to this as possible so my large station will catch everything. Let's build the station. Let's see. Yeah, it's gotta be a large. Albany. See, I'm missing some stuff. Yeah, I wish I could build the station first in this scenario. Pretty sure when I was trying this out before, I guess I had the station in that little nook. Let's see. I'm still missing it. Oh well, that's as good as it's gonna get. I'm hitting most of it. That's straighter anyway. Alright, maintenance facility. This maintenance facility shouldn't be a problem. It better not be a problem. It's all flat here. There we go. And kind of stretching it a little bit with the water tower, but I think it should be okay. Let's see. And why not? Let's go to Schenectady too, because look, he's only covering some of, well, most of it, but still, I can do better with a large station. Problem is it's going to be near an overpass. I don't want to just try to run alongside his tracks. That never really works. You're better off crossing it like that. Something real fancy like a cross and then another cross. No, it's not going to let me do that. That would have been a cool bridge, cross bridge. I think maybe. Come on. I really don't want to cross at grade with diamonds. I saw an overpass for a second. It's not gonna let me. Put all my ballast right through the middle of his track. No, I'm not that bad. First off, let's figure out where the station's gonna go. Guess I should have done that first, huh? And I want to cover everything. So, yeah, I know I can't build it on his track. Stop suggesting me to do that. And it wants to be right around here. So, let's keep on trying to do that.